old coaches always said that I should be a coach, and I really never thought I would become a coach because I didn't think I had just the heart to sit down somebody on the bench who comes to hard and practice every day and just don't play them. And I did some volunteer stuff at the high schools around here, and I went with my old coach last 2 years ago at IUP University and just volunteer coached there. And I commuted, and the way the kids took to me and the way that I presented myself, it was just natural. And I came back home, and the high school job was available, and I took that.
So that was what, May of 2019 you took that job, or June of
Yes,
2019? Okay.
2018.
So was it kind of a no-brainer? It's your alma mater back in Cleveland, or was it something that you were kind of debating?
No, it was a no-brainer because 2018 the job was open as well, and everybody was asking me to apply for it, and I didn't think I was ready. I still thought I was going to go overseas and play. And then when that next year came after coaching with that college team, it was a no-brainer that I was going to apply for it and accept it if they offered it to me.
And what's that experience been like so far?
It's been great. It's really been great. I had a great group of guys last year who made the transition for me easy. They were really good players, but they still wanted to learn. They wanted to listen. They wanted to get better. So that helped me become comfortable being able to speak to that big group and put people in this place and discipline them in this spot because they took it the right way. And now I'm very comfortable with it.
What has coaching taught you?
It's I can understand how frustrated my coaches used to get sometimes. I really can see it. Sometimes you expect kids to know certain things that you know, or you see the game from a player's perspective, but as the coach, you can't look at it that way. Like you have to see the game from a coaching perspective because all the players are different. What they see is going to be different from what I see. So if I look at it as a player, what I see and I expect that out of them, I would get on them. Like my assistant was like, "With coach, they don't really understand that. You're seeing it because you have so many years, so much experience." So patience and being able to see it from a different view is probably the biggest thing that I've learned that I need to do and continue to work on.
I mean, I think my brother's a high school coach as well. He used to coach boys, and now he coaches girls. He
Hmm.
coached for 25 years. He's a little bit old. He's like he's late 40s now.
Hmm.
But he has, his experiences have been incredible, and he's had a lot of downs too. Some losing seasons and people quitting, and it could be difficult. And of course, parents who might complain, and you know how that
Oh,
goes.
the parents are probably the hardest part
That's
to.
the that's what he said too. He always says that. He goes, the parents can be
Yeah.
challenging at times,
Yes,
and
they.
some of them are great, but other ones, they want their kids to play more, and they think they're, they go. Some of these parents think their kids LeBron James, and it's not always like that.
Right.
So, it's. But I've learned from watching him coach and the passion he has for those kids and the passion he has for the game has really kind of inspired me, and I love watching his games. And
Hmm.
he coaches down in Southern Ohio, but I try to get down there when I can. I haven't this year because of COVID, but
Right.
it's just so anytime I interview someone who's a coach, it's always kind of an honor because it's really, people don't realize how much you guys take on.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't, and I really didn't realize how much that I was taking on accepting the job. Like you think you're just coaching for a couple months, but you're really like eight months out of the year. You're doing something with these kids, and they're calling you, and you're trying to help them get better. And for me, it's I'm coaching, but I'm still trying to just help them grow to become young men and prepare them for college and things that way. I don't really look at the wins and losses as a to tell me if I'm doing well or if I'm not doing well. If the kids come back like from last year, like 3 or 4 of the kids out of the 6 have came back to the gym saying they miss it and this and that's a win for me. Just knowing that I've helped them mature and helped them get ready for the next step in life.
That's a huge win. And I think when I look back at when I played, and I only played freshman year, and I played, of course, before that, but just my younger days in playing organized sports, and at that time you care, as a kid, you want to win, you want to. But looking back now, it's the coaches who I look back and I think, wow, they actually taught me a lot. You don't realize it at the time because you're so young.
Right,
You look
right,
back
right.
and like, man, that guy was a really great leader, and you just don't. It's funny how they instill certain things in you that you don't even realize until 10, 15 years later.
Until later, yeah. Or they'll come back and like, Coach, I should have listened to you. You was right about this.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm trying to tell you, but as a kid, it's hard. You see things in a different way, and as long as they understand that they know that I'm here for them and I have their best interests, and that's all I really care about is them growing and becoming young men, and that's when I think they really run through the wall for you, and they genuinely know that you care about them as a person, not just what they can do for you on the court. And